next guest is Roberta Morotta. He is the head chef and partner of Ardo Restaurant here in Toronto. Roberto, welcome.
Thank you. Nice. Thank you for having me here.
You bet. Roberto, how long has Ardo been in business?
It's going to be 4 years in May.
4 years.
Yeah.
So Ardo, if you don't know it, is on King Street in downtown Toronto, sort of towards Cabbagetown, and you're opening a second location in Cabbagetown.
We're going to shortly. We hope the end of February we'll be able to have things up and running.
Perfect. And you specialize in Italian cuisine. I've been to Ardo,
yeah,
so I know this firsthand. Tell me about how you got into the business and what's the philosophy governing your restaurants?
Well, this started a while ago when I was in Italy, specifically in Sicily, in the south of Italy, where I come from. I always gravitated around, the restaurant industry since I was 14, and you can imagine growing up in an Italian family, food was our daily, things to do it. So my passion,
event.
Yeah, kind of a move on. And I had my own restaurant in Sicily, and I met my wife there. She's from Canada. She's from Toronto. And 10 years ago, I came here and I kind of start again from scratch. And here we are with the 4-year restaurant now, and another one on the way.
Sure. What like your pastas are all handmade, fresh daily?
All, let's say 80% of our dish are made in house using a traditional ingredient. Some of the stuff we import directly from south of Italy. Some other stuff we try to source locally, in a very ethical way.
So how would you describe your most popular dishes?
How I'm going to describe? The kind of cuisine that we try to achieve there is very simple, based on a lot of history behind the dish, but also we give it a little modern twist.
Okay, so what's the most popular dish?
The most popular dish is our octopus dish, I will say, because it's a combination. We combine the octopus with the sancaponata, which is a traditional vegetable kind of a side dish.
Okay.
With medley vegetable.
Sure. And is Ardo, or is the new restaurant Dova, going to be the same menu, or will it be very different?
Dova will have definitely a big portion of the Sicilian cuisine, but this time we'll try to get a little bit more some kind of a flexibility. So we're gonna get some inspiration from all the Mediterranean island that surround Sicily.
What's the kind of atmosphere that diners can expect at Dova, the new restaurant?
Dova's going to be a casual, nice restaurant to go. We will have a beautiful bar where people can sit and enjoy a cocktail before the actual dinner. We'll be able to provide a private dining room downstairs for a group up to 20. So
sure.
And we're also looking forward to open our patio, and the weather will.
Sure. That's a great patio back there, I remember. And you're probably going to do some lovely things with that terrace, I would assume.
Yet we invest a lot of time and energy on make sure the place will look like very unique. So
Toronto's a tough place to run a restaurant. In fact, having been in the restaurant business myself for a number of years, I'm a little bit mortified at how many of them come and go and how fast they come and go. Even really nice restaurants tend to disappear, usually in less than a year. So what is it about Ardo that has the staying power, and what is it generally about the restaurant industry in Toronto that makes it so hard to survive?
For Ardo per se, I think we are able to bring to the table something that is unique in a way, because we're focused on the Southern Italian cuisine, and we're very proud of what we bring. So there's a lot of quality and passion behind every single dish. And we try to have every single customer walk in to get a full experience, not just about the food.
Now tell me about the wines at Ardo. Is wine a major component of the offering for customers, or is the wine list something that's not the main event?
Well, the wine list at Ardo is very unique in a way, because let's say probably 60% of our wine come from Sicily.
Oh, okay.
So we specifically select, and this requires a lot of work, because we have a lot of different agents to bring wine, but not too many who bring Sicilian wine. So you're constantly searching for new wine coming from Sicily.
Yeah, that's it's interesting. I'm trying to think. Like I love Italian wines. I'm a huge fan of Amarones. I just bought a few cases of wines from a winery that specializes in Spana, which is Nebbiolo, only in this one province of Italy. I can't remember the whole story, but I'm always searching out different wines. And so the Sicilian wines are not very common in the liquor store or in restaurants, as far as I can remember.
Well, definitely they're not well known like a Barolo, but things are changing in the last, let's say, 10 years. For instance, up to the Etna, one of the main volcanoes in Europe that is located in Sicily, there is a big production on wine called Etna Rosso that is being considered the next Burgundy of Europe. So.
Oh, Etna Rosso.
Yeah.
I see. I'll have to try that.
That's something that we should try together. Definitely.
Yes, definitely. Will that be on the list at Dova?
Oh, we have a few of those. Yeah, we're selecting a few different Etna Rosso and Etna Bianco too.
Okay, great. Well, I really appreciate you coming in here and joining me today. We'll provide more coverage of the opening of Dova as it happens in February next month. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.